The people here, Des, in the hall have been watching the highlights, of course, and watching the Sunday game, and a great cheer and round of applause when the match finished. Although the biggest cheer so far has been for Brian Cody when he was getting a bit of powder put on for the interview. Brian, congratulations to you, obviously.
Thanks,
once again. Kilkenny have won 34 All-Ireland titles, 11 of them in your time. You have to be very proud of that.
Look, today is about today's win, Michael, obviously, you know, and there's no point in talking about other ones. Today was a really excellent victory because we were pushed so strongly. In the first half, Galway brought immense pressure to the game, you know, and they really drove us back, I suppose, and they really put massive pressure on us. So we really had to dig deep in the second half in particular to win the game. But of course in the first half, you know, we hung in there and we refused to go away. Yes. And obviously TJ's goal was a big score. And then in the second half, I think the response to the players was just, I thought it was immense really, you know. I thought their relentless kind of spirit and just attitude and refusal to lie down and accept defeat was outstanding.
This is something that Brian is used to, Joey, obviously, but for you to be the captain of the side today is obviously a special occasion.
Yeah, like it's a huge privilege for me to be captain. Like, just accept the cup on behalf of the boys. But listen, I'm only one cog in the wheel that keeps on turning, and that's what it continues to be.
I noticed, Joey, when you guys were coming into the room here earlier on and being applauded in, there were quite a lot of fellas limping and looking a bit crocked. I presume the Galway fellas are something the same.
Yeah. Like, we knew Galway would be a physical team. I suppose lads would be a bit sore. I suppose if you want to see it, maybe tune into Richie Hogan's Twitter. You'll surely have a broken nail up in the morning or something like that. He's always looking for a few more followers, so he'll be the man to follow.
Richie obviously getting a bit of a slagging from his teammates at the moment, but he played another important role today, Brian.
Well, Richie Hogan's biggest achievement, Michael, to be fair, and nobody knows anything about it, was beyond the field of play. I mean, before the Waterford game, Richie suffered a serious back injury, just fought, like, he'd fights to get onto the field. But we said nothing about it, but Richie tore a quad muscle 2 weeks ago. And that's a 4 to 6 week injury in reality. And, you know, so few people are capable of putting in just the sheer mental resolve to get onto the pitch. And, you know, what Richie Hogan does and what he did over the past number of weeks, from the point of view of a semi-final and final, and to contribute what he contributed on both days, staggering really, to be honest about it.
Oh, fair play to him. It was a great performance, there's no doubt about that. Brian, often on occasions like this, when a fella's the losing manager, people say to him, are you going to quit at this stage? Are you going to continue?
They often say that, Michael, you're dead right about that, for sure, yeah. And I'll tell you what, I'll probably keep saying it, but you'll be the first to know. I'll tweet you straight away, don't worry.
I can tell you now, Brian, if you are there next year, which I am no doubt you will, if you're playing Galway in the final, I'm not coming down to do the interview, by the way. Thank you very much indeed to Brian and to Joey. Congratulations to both of you. Des, obviously, a lot more from the City West Hotel later in the programme.